Airlines credit card.
Yeah.
I don't keep a balance on it, but I use it to pay everything except my mortgage because mortgage companies won't let you pay with a credit card.
Sure.
In case it gets denied.
Decline. Yep.
Yeah. So during the month when the bills are adding up and the credit card balance goes up, my score goes down. On payday, when I pay it off, my score goes back up, and it can fluctuate 20 or 30 points.
It does. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's good.
But that's just because, and the same thing with trading, you can verify this. It's because the algorithms can't dig down in deeper than the top line of things. So if your balance is more than 30%, that algorithm says, "Oh, that guy's a risk. He's got to have a lower score."
And I think this is where AI and some other things are going to come in and step in. And so I think they're going to go, "Oh, this guy takes it to here and then pays it off and then takes it to here." And they're going to start seeing those patterns.
Yep.
And I think that's going to
That'll
change
help.
over time.
Yeah.
And let's see if that happens, because I think it really does, because it really does hurt the business owner. Because that's like, we have so many credit cards. I think we're up to like 4, right? And everyone has a different purpose.
Yeah.
And so I have like a Costco card, right? And we put things on there just on personal for trips and things that are more efficient that you get. And then I have a 2% back card. And then I have a company card that we get like 2% back on. And at the end of the year, we end up we have an annual planning trip that we take the whole team on. Well, we just use the points off of there to take the annual planning trip, right? And so it's one of those things. If it's used right, it's really good. But I think most people don't understand that it impacts you.
Yeah.
And they see it as like, hey, that's future money that I'm going to use today, and I'll figure out how to pay it off. But most credit card companies make 15 to 30%
Plus transaction fees.
plus transaction fees. Now the transaction fees are on the consumer side.
Yeah.
I mean, on the company sides.
On the vendor.
On
or
the vendor side.
The retail person
The retail,
you're buying from or whatever.
right. So they pay between 1.5% and 4% just to process that transaction. And so, and I think this is where some of the cryptocurrencies are really stepping in. I can't get into that narrative, right?
Yeah,
because that's one of the limitations of having this podcast and being registered.
Yep.
But some of the middleman, I think, is what's going to be taken out in the future because of that, because the processing fees and the transaction fees are so high that adds up to being billion and trillions of dollars.
Well, yeah, because like a credit card company doesn't make a penny off of me on interest because I pay it off before any interest accrues, but they make a lot on every transaction from that vendor.
Yeah, they make 4 or 5% on there, and now they pay me 2% back because I won't even touch a credit card unless I get 2% back. So I'm like, that's kind of my standard. Is it 2%? Nope. All right. And so I always look for the ones that are paying me 4 or 5 or 6% on, hey, put $6,000 in gas and get 6% back, right? All right, cool. So we set a limit to $6,000 until we hit that limit, then we switch it over, right? So you can game the system because that's what they're doing for you, right? And game the system to get the maximum amount. Why not? They're giving it to you, and it's if they're going to make trillions of dollars on the transfer of wealth. You might as well just get a piece of that if you do it the right way.
Yeah, right.
So how's that?